hear this. Yeah. All right, let's go. Guy shows how to get to his room every night.
Oh shit.
What's bro paying for rent here? Like what the? What? Is there not one light in this building? What is this layout?
I'm here.
What?
Look at that shit, dog. Sabrina, hurry, hurry, come. Holy shit, dog. It's a fucking meteor. It's a fucking meteor, dog.
How's that scary?
Holy shit.
I mean, I get. Oh, it broke apart when I hit the
God.
atmosphere.
Oh my god, that was fucking sick. Dog, that's aliens. That's alien.
What the fuck is that?
That's aliens coming to the fucking.
Now, when a meteor hits the atmosphere, it can break apart. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Tyler. What? Tyler.
Wait a minute, they're like stopping. Maybe this guy's onto something.
Tyler.
What the fuck is
Tyler. What the fuck is going on?
that? They're going sideways.
They're going sideways. They ain't even following no more.
Okay.
Hey, look at this green dot on my camera, Tyler. Look at the green dot. Look at the green dot.
I see it.
Okay.
Tyler, what the fuck is going on?
The green dot probably doesn't
standing
mean
there.
anything.
They're hovering there. Look, they're red. They're red. They're red. They're red. They're red.
What the fuck, dude?
I got that
Those
shit on
ain't
video.
meteors, bro. Look,
No.
that one's flying sideways.
Holy shit. Holy
Okay, yeah, that
shit.
I don't think that's a meteor.
Holy shit. Tyler.
I don't think that's a meteor. Yo, okay, that's actually kind of crazy, low key.
Holy shit. What is going on right now?
What the
Oh my
fuck?
god. Oh my god.
If you see this, don't look back at it. Here's why. A man named Martin
Bro said, "Don't look back at it." What are you talking about? What?
from Argentina was arriving home at around 2 a.m. when an ominous shadow figure by his neighbor's window caught his attention.
Y nadie me creía. Miren.
Oh.
Pasa,
Hold on,
eso no
bro.
es
It's
una
just
persona.
filming someone in their house. That's all this is.
Eso no es una persona, discúlpenme.
It's not a person. It looks like a person.
Discúlpenme, pero eso no es una persona. La otra vez te pasaba mucho más rápido que ahora. Ahora va lento.
I mean, yeah, it's a person, but it doesn't look like you're in like a...
Now,
it looks...
many would assume this is just someone walking back and forth by the window, but what caught Marty's attention is the way it moves in an uncanny manner. The figure seems to appear around the same hours of the night, sometimes moving at inhuman speeds in such a confined space. Even after Martin and his family tried contacting the neighbor, no one would respond, yet the shadow figure remained, pacing back and forth.
I don't know. That one's not that scary, I'll be honest. That could be a cat or something, like a wild animal. We're gonna play. Ew.
A couple saw someone had broken into their house, but when they went to check, this happened. A woman by the name Morgan Lambert uploaded a terrifying footage from her security cameras, where a man can be seen in their living room completely still, standing in the dark.
Yo, this guy, this commentator, bro. Yo. Yeah, that's a man in a black tee. Pretty muscular. Bro's got some muscles on him. I'm not gonna lie. Bro's pretty...
Through the cameras, the man seemingly walks out of frame, as the couple arrive shortly after, but can't seem to find anyone there.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
They explained that if this man left, the cameras would have captured him since there's no other way out. The man's uncanny resemblance to her husband left them speechless as to what exactly happened that night.
Yo, this guy is as to what exactly happened that night. It's like, bro.
Oh my god!
What?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Sell it.
The dogs are ready for bed. It's just a peaceful night here. Get ready to go to bed myself. What the fuck is that? What? Oh god! Fuck!
Yo. Skinwalker? No, that looks like a fucking creepy dog, though. Proof Skinwalker exists. Okay. That was scary. Go live in the Panas, and we give you 1 million likes. Yo, 1 million likes would be crazy.
Mundo is afraid to enter his home when this was captured.
Mundo was returning home from work when he started hearing strange noises coming from inside his home. I don't hear anything. Why do you have to turn it so much? Was it the pink thing? It's not scary because he could have like set that up. Yeah, he threw it and it sounded like it hit like a chair that's covered up. Definitely not a person.
Believe this, but we buried this guy like a day ago. Hey, but guess what? He's back. Yeah, I know, buddy. I see you. I'm surprised you're still up and walking around.
Okay, so am I tripping? Or okay, so the noise is my turtle. And I'm home alone, right? But the reflection shows like that's me.
Dude.
Now they're all watching the fucking movie. Look at this shit. What the fuck?
Oh, the fish just watching TV. That was cute. Ooh, if I'm ever in an elevator and those lights start flashing, bro, oh my god, I'm screaming. I'm shitting myself. I just am.
A woman who recently just moved houses with her daughter. The strange thing she noticed is that whenever she goes out and returns back home, she would find the light in her daughter's bedroom turned on every single time, even while knowing full well she left the light off. Take a look.
Bueno, voy a hacer este video para ver si está prendida la luz de la pieza de las nenas.
This could just be an electrical issue.
Tengo miedo. Yo ayer la apagué. Ay, la reconcha de la lora.
It's not
¿Cómo
scary.
puede ser? ¿Cómo puede ser?
Could literally be anything. Like, you could have left it on.
abierta, la concha de la puta lora.
Noticing the closet door open and the lights on, she gets even more frightened than usual, and after asking her daughter if she was responsible, she was left with no other logical explanations that could explain.
Bro, like, she could have just filmed the bedroom and like been like, oh, this would be a cool video, and then the lights on, and then have someone commentate over it, like, and she asked her daughter about the bedroom lights, and there was nothing that could be explained.
In these strange happenings, so she starts to think that it might be something paranormal, especially due to the fact that this house was previously owned by her grandfather who passed away, and this used to be his bedroom.
Yo dejé ya prendida la luz, cosa que no tener que volver y que me encuentre con la luz prendida. O sea, que se me vuelva a prender porque la verdad es que me da mucho miedo, de verdad. La puerta del placar no se volvió a abrir, es un ropero antiguo. Esta era la casa de mis abuelos. Mi abuelo falleció hace 3 años y esta era su habitación. Así que a veces siento que está conectado él en esta casa. Pero más allá que es mi abuelo, me da miedo. Así que nada, no la vuelvo a apagar.
I'm trying to think, like, if a ghost was like trying to communicate with you, let's say it was her grandparents, right? Or her grandfather, whatever it was. Like, what if ghosts don't have the ability to like pick up a pencil and like write something? Because like the force that's needed for that is like a lot, you know, to write something is like, hello, but they could like open a door. Would that make sense? It probably takes more effort and energy to open a door than it does to write. I mean, like, but think about it, like a sentence. I don't know.
Está todo.
But maybe that's how they communicate. Is that they're not trying to like scare you. They're not like, I'm gonna get this bitch today. But they're like, hey, I'm gonna open this door so they know it's me trying to say something. Maybe, I don't know.
En armonía y no hay nada extraño ni nada raro, sino que no vuelvo a apagar la luz porque me da miedo.
She believes it could be her grandfather using the mirror in the room as a portal and trying to connect with her. However, viewers believe it's something sinister posing as her grandfather. She then decides to look inside her grandfather's old closet after she found it opened on its own. And some creepy stuff was found inside. A photo of her great-grandparents, her grandmother's bassinet, a creepy clown doll that has a rope and an eerie laugh.
Get rid of that.
And another broken doll in an old
Get
suitcase.
rid of the dog. Get rid of the
We all
clown.
know that clown dolls can be quite creepy. After this, she started to leave the light on herself, just so that she wouldn't be scared to find it mysteriously on all on its own. She had no intentions of making any paranormal content, and that was supposed to be the end of it. But after being accused of planning this beforehand, she ended up making a follow-up video.
Acá vengo, en teoría la luz tendría que estar prendida, como ayer cuando vine, que estaba prendida porque no la volví a apagar. Así que ahora vamos a ver.
So far, this is the least
con qué nos
scary one.
encontramos.
Like, it could legit be anything.
Vamos a cerrar el garage. Muy bien.
Driving a Volkswagen? Okay, I like it. Volkswagen, okay.
Vamos a ver con qué nos encontramos hoy. Igual esto no sé si está bueno porque no sé si estoy abriendo algún portal. Creo que va a ser el último
Pretty big
video que
house,
hago.
bro. It's a pretty big house.
Porque no está bueno estar molestando a las almas.
Because it's not going to be bothering souls. Like, they're not bothering you.
Tendría que estar la luz
In theory, the light should be on.
prendida. Ahí se escucha el gato de mi vecino. Ahí no hay luz. Ah, sí hay luz. Bueno, no me anda la...
It's a big entertainment center for
Sí.
such a small
Está
TV.
como muy oscura la casa. Vamos a prender la luz porque me da un poquito de miedo hoy. Estoy como asustada. Ah, no te la puedo creer. ¿Y por qué se desenfoca? No sé. Pero la luz está apagada. Quiero ver si es que
Why
hay
it goes out
algún
of focus? You're
problema.
aiming it into a dark room.
Quiero ver si es que hay algún problema con la lamparita o algo. Ah, no, listo. Listo, buenísimo.
So what, did she
Se apagó
leave
la
it
luz.
on
O
and
sea,
then when
yo
she
no la
came
apagué.
back it was off?
Claramente no sé por qué está apagada.
This time she left the lights on and somehow came to find it off. Other than this, the light is always working normally. This only happens when she goes out of the house.
Yo, this one's
And
not
this isn't
scary,
the
bro.
worst
How do I
part,
tell you? This
because
one's
the
not
next morning,
scary.
she finds something terrifying. Watch closely.
Gosh, this one has to end. This one has to end.
La luz sigue prendida. ¿Qué mierda es eso?
That sounds like a
Esto es joda.
human.
¡Ay, la puta madre que lo parió!
She said puta.
Her daughter's button activation cat toy turns on by itself, making noises.
That didn't
and
even
then
sound like a
suddenly
cat,
starts
bro.
moving the moment she approaches it. Many viewers believe this could have been a motion sensor toy. So once again, she makes a follow-up video to prove them wrong. And that's
Why
when
would you
they
buy
all
your
feel
kid
the
that
chills.
toy? Look how scary it looks.
Quiero mostrar una cosa, porque después me van a decir que el gato tiene una palanquita o algo para que camine o que haga miau o algo de esas cosas. La realidad es que no tiene nada, es un gato de mis hijas que solamente funciona si vos le apretás acá un botoncito que tiene. Quiero mostrar. O sea, si uno no lo aprieta, el gato no funciona. O sea, ¿esto es real? ¿Esto es real? No tiene nada, o sea, no tiene palanca, nada. Es solo si uno lo aprieta, que lo acabo de apretar.
Again, she could have just pressed it, ran to the kitchen or living room or whatever, started recording, and then be like walking in there and be like, why? It's working?
You can see the toy is activated by a button and it immediately starts moving continuously while meowing.
That one, I'll be honest, whack. That one was whack, bro. Let's see what else we got. Like, we're trying to raise our blood pressure.
It's worth mentioning that the following video features a doll. So if you plan on sleeping tonight, you'll probably want to skip this one.
Okay, that's
now
what
the
we need
video
to hear.
itself doesn't have much info. It seems to have been shot years ago, as the quality of the footage isn't exactly 4K.
This is
this
is less than 144p, bro.
What happens in the video that makes up for the lack of quality, for what's captured on camera is pretty unsettling. The video starts off with a child who seems very excited over the fact that the camera on which this video had been recorded is finally working after failing to turn on for a while. Enthused that the camera is now functioning, the child excitedly tells her mother about this while recording her. The child then goes on to tell their sister about this. However, it's what happens next that has left viewers of the video disturbed.
Wait, let's see what bro said. What bro said. What? I don't have that. I think she was talking about a game.
Take a look.
Mami, mira, ya aprendí a grabar, voltea. Sí. Oh, Jasmine, ya aprendí a grabar, enana. Ay, Michi, se me olvidó. Michi, voltea. Voltea. Ay, voltea. Michi, voltea.
Yo, the video quality needs
Behind
to
the
be better.
child's sister, the head of a doll that's placed on top of a dresser turns on its own. And it doesn't move just slightly, as though small vibrations had caused.
Nah, look at the quality of it. Nah, nope.
This, but rather turns its head almost completely around before stopping to look at the camera directly at its lens. But even more unsettling is the fact that it turned its head after the child repeatedly asked his sister to turn around and look at the camera. Because of this, viewers find this video to be evidence of something paranormal. According
that's
to them,
definitely
the
paranormal,
certain
bro.
entity attached to the doll's head had thought the child was calling out to them, when in fact, the child was actually calling out to their sister. Now, of course, as with most videos, this is purely speculative. It isn't obvious as to what exactly had caused the doll's head to move, but as always, I'll let you come up with your own ideas.
My idea, paranormal, haunted, move out.
Had something paranormal been caught on camera, or was something else caught instead? Feel free to let me know what you think.
Bro bites his fingernails. So do I, though.
Facebook users Juan and Nicole are a married couple who've been experiencing
Whatever, bro. Marriage ain't shit. Anyway, let's get into this.
strange activity at home. It wasn't too long ago when the couple had posted a video of what many viewers consider to be the most active poltergeist activity caught on camera.
Okay.
Yet prior to this video, Juan and Nicole had a similar experience in a different house. And it's because of this previous encounter that many believe that the married couple are being followed by something. To be more specific, viewers believe
Yo, imagine waking up to use the restroom and just seeing that in your hallway. Deadass, I'd be throwing punches. I don't care. Ghost or not, I'm coming for you. I'm going to let this ghost know if he's going to haunt me and stay in my house and do shit like this, I'm throwing hands on site. It's on site every day, all the time. I don't care where we're at, bro. It's on site.
that a malicious entity of
I'm giving that ghost a hard time.
Some sort has been haunting the two wherever they go. Although it's not clear if the couple also believes this, they have no doubt in their mind that the following incident deals with something paranormal. According to the couple, they were watching a scary movie with a friend inside their living room when all of a sudden, strange things began to occur. It was after this incident that they looked over the footage caught by their security camera to make sense of what occurred that day. But it seems that watching this footage has only left them even more
She kind of bad, but she's married.
or disturbed.
She's married.
Midway through the footage, the friend claims to have seen the stuffed bear on the couch move on its own. He points this out to the couple, who in response tells him that he's probably just seeing things. But then, after shrugging it off to being nothing, the following happens. This is what was caught.
No, mijo, esto tenemos que subirlo, esto tenemos que subirlo. Esto, mijo, uy, si es que hay alguien que sabe de estas cosas, que nos ayude.
Yo me quiero ir.
No. Mira, la sombra blanca, ¿sí la viste?
Sí, pero no.
Ahí sí, ahí yo fue que ya comencé a sentirme mal.
¿Por qué?
Porque mira, eso yo sí lo vi claramente, así, de reojo. Oye, ¿por qué te... Mira, ¿sí,
¡Uy!
¿Sí viste? Eso sí. Eso sí.
¡Uy, miren!
Yo no sabía qué era, yo pensaba que era...
Behind the couch where the friend had sat, a shadow-like figure can be seen on camera for a split second before quickly disappearing behind the sofa.
Bro, looks like he slapped the floor.
Not sure as to what they'd seen, they began to look around for the mysterious figure, but then, as they search around, the strangest thing happens.
Es que estábamos con la luz del televisor, pero como que estuviéramos en el cine. Yo digo,
Mira,
¡Uy!
Sí, la botella.
Ahí me tiraron la botella y yo de una salí corriendo.
No, yo te lo juro que yo no aguanto un día. Mira, se cayó
Uy,
el
no.
Yo no aguanto un día más.
Pero, uy, mira, ¿sí ves la luz que pasa por ahí?
La puerta de alguien como la tenía trancada.
Mira, siempre, uy, ¿sí ves? Ahí pasa.
Del susto, ¿sí ves lo que me pasó del susto?
Uy, está el cuadro, Dios mío santo.
Bro, shit's coming off the
¿Por qué
walls.
se cayó todo?
No sé, ahí nosotros nos fuimos, nosotros no nos íbamos a quedar ahí.
Mira lo que pasó ahí, mira lo que pasó ahí. Mira eso.
No sé si hay algo o alguien que nos
I'd be moving out. I'd be moving out. I'd sell the house at a discounted price. I'm out. I'm out.
All of a sudden, things inside the living room began to move on their own. It was at this moment that they fled out of the house due to the dangerous activity that was happening inside. What happened then, after the door had closed on its own, has left them baffled.
La sangre de Cristo tiene poder.
Mira cómo la van arrastrando.
Jesus, that's a demon. That's a demon.
Cambiémonos de casa.
No, eso de ley. Uy, pero ese peluche, Dios mío.
Mira, como que lo están jalando, ¿sí ves?
Es como que se para de cabeza, ¿qué?
Looks like they're watching a scary movie too.
Mira, ¿sí viste lo que pasó aquí? ¿Sí viste?
Ahí pasa.
Sí, mira.
Mira esa lucecita. Mira, es como que fuera que algo pasa.
Eso nosotros no lo vimos porque estábamos afuera.
Bro, that's crazy.
Date cuenta que es como que mira, ¿ves?
Mira, ahí va.
As stated before, viewers believe that something paranormal had occurred, but Even more unsettling is the belief that something is haunting the married couple regardless of where they live. Until more footage is released by the couple, it seems that this belief will stay at that, just a belief. Although it's not clear as to what exactly was caught on camera, the video is still nonetheless pretty creepy.
Yeah, that was mad creepy, bro. Oh my god.
The following photo was
I don't even know how I would react to all of that.
Submitted by Taylor P.I., who writes, "Here's a photo that I found online. There's little to no information on the photo, except for a small caption that reads, 'A young man takes a photo behind an old building and gets photobombed by someone inside.' Even though the caption implies that a person had photobombed the picture, it looks nothing like a person. I don't know, but it seems more like a ghost than a human to me." Here's the photo that Taylor's referring to.
Oh my god. Why such a low quality photo? What year were these taken? 1752? Like, bro.
Now, given that the caption states that the photo was taken in front of an old building, it might be the case that something other than a person had been caught in the photograph. But as always, what do you think?
Hey, I'll just say it, bro. Maybe ghosts like being on camera and like having their picture taken too. Maybe they want to feel cute as well. Maybe they want to feel handsome. Maybe they want to feel seen. Like, who are we to be like, you know, to be scared of that? Like, what if they're just trying to be all cutesy and shit? I don't know. Give them a chance.
Could this be evidence of something paranormal? Or is this simply a random stranger inside the building who photobombed the picture? With very little information, it seems that this question will remain unanswered. What exactly had been caught in this photo? Facebook user Meg Wolfgang had posted the following video in the hopes that someone could explain the strange occurrence that is seen in the footage.
Why are all of these videos in such bad quality? Like, dude, get your quality up, gang.
Meg was playing with her kittens when something pretty creepy was caught on camera. During the time of this recording, she didn't notice it. It was only after looking back at the footage that she realized that something unsettling was caught on camera. Meg writes, "I wanted to post this video I've had for quite a few years now and get others' opinions. In the video, which was recorded by myself in about 2008, maybe 2009 originally, there is a dresser not even half an inch raised off the ground, in which something reaches out from under, stealing the kitten's toy, and with audio on it that says what sounds like 'leave me' at the same time."
Bro, it's kitten, not kitten. It's kitten.
When I originally recorded the video, I didn't hear or see anything. The following is the video she took.
And it's the lowest quality possible. That is a cute cat, though. Like something took the cat's toy. Such bad quality, bro. Ball just went under the table. Oh my god.
Beneath the dresser, there appears to be something hiding inside. It's hard to make out what this is, but according to Meg, she can't shake the thought of this being a physical manifestation of something supernatural. Given the strange motion of whatever this is, including its odd appearance, and the faint whispering that is heard in the background, most viewers agree with Meg that something supernatural had been captured.
That's why she ain't even on an iPhone 15.
But, as with most videos, I'll let you come up with your own opinion. For now, Meg's video remains a mystery. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. The following video was taken by Jonathan Valink, who works at a factory at an undisclosed location. Although very little information is given on this video, it pretty much speaks for itself, as the footage shows.
My favorite videos are the ones with little information about them.
That something eerie is happening inside this factory. Jonathan had been working the night shift alone inside a factory when the following incident took place. Along with this video, he writes, "In my night work schedule, I heard strange noises out of the ordinary. I took my cell phone out and I was able to capture the encounter with this presence. This is what he caught."
Bro, all these videos seem to be recorded in like the early 2000s, like the worst camera quality ever. This one looks better than the other ones though, I will say that.
¿Quién anda ahí? Puta la escalera.
The damn ladder. Awful quality, bro.
Escalera caída.
So just the ladder fell. Okay. It's not paranormal.
Pucha. Aquí no hay nadie. ¿Quién anda ahí?
Nothing scary so far. That was him opening the door. Bro, change the trash. Like, what are you doing?
Todo está acá. No hay nadie.
Alright, you said that.
Esto está raro. Muy raro.
I don't know how that's strange, but alright.
It appears that someone had knocked over the ladder inside this room, which was initially standing upright, according to Jonathan.
Yeah,
however,
but, I mean, dude, that shit happens just in general. Like, a ladder can fall over after, you know, it's not paranormal.
If he was the only person inside the factory, then who, or maybe even what, had knocked over the ladder? It isn't until minutes later that Jonathan finds out as to who, or better put, what, had knocked it over. Take a look.
Climb stairs, okay.
¿Quién anda ahí?
So, nobody. Again, dude, it looked like it was already propped up, like, not in a good way. It was already leaning while it was propped up.
No te tengo miedo. Uy, hijo de puta.
That one's unexplainable. I don't know how to explain that one.
No te tengo miedo.
Bro says I'm not afraid of you while breathing heavier than I've ever. Oh. Okay, yeah, now it's paranormal. Now I can't defend it.
An object below moves on its own right before Jonathan's eyes. Then, a second object gets thrown off from a flat surface as though someone had hit it with full force. Feeling more spooked than before, Jonathan goes on to state that he feels a certain ambience in the room, a heavy ambience that's making him feel uncomfortable and a little claustrophobic. He then proceeds to check out the floor below him where the objects had fallen.
Las cosas que se cayeron. La loción. Sea lo que sea, no te tengo miedo. Para nada te tengo miedo.
As always, what are your thoughts on this? Had Jonathan caught something unexplainable on camera? Or had something else been captured?
Yo, I just came up with a random idea. I'm going to send it to a few friends. I'm going to message a few people on Snapchat, see if any of them are down to like call on Snapchat, because I think I have Snapchat on this computer, and do like an online dating thing where we ask each other questions, and it's like the 1v20 thing, but on Snapchat. And I talk with like 20 people and choose the top 5 that I click with the most, and then, you know, call them again and have like deeper questions, and then choose one out of all of them to, you know, go on a date with. And if they're too far away, then we'll just I mean, it doesn't matter, like we could fly them out or do something, you know, it could be fun. But I think that would be funny for an idea. Because guys, I'm really bad with talking to girls. Like I don't know how to. Dead ass, I'm not very good at it. So this could be a lot of fun. It could be really funny. I'm just gonna send it to a few people. We'll keep this playing.
When it comes to baby monitors, those that capture footage of something unexplainable are perhaps the creepiest types of footages. Now, although this next segment isn't a video, but instead a photo that caught something on a baby monitor, it is still, without a doubt, pretty unsettling. Reddit user Lousy Mouse had posted the following image
Lousy
and writes,
Mouse? That's a W
"My
name.
son was napping yesterday, and I looked at the monitor and saw this."
Yo, my roommate keeps coughing. That's not scary. That could be anything.
On the right side of the screen, there appears to be a faint image of what seems to be a woman who's slightly hunched over. But even more creepy is that it looks as though she's watching over the sleeping child next to her. Naturally, the father was spooked upon seeing this. Others who've seen the photo were also creeped out and have commented that the baby monitor may have caught an actual person as opposed to an apparition, suggesting that a squatter might be living inside the father's house. Whether an actual person or not, the father hopes that whoever, or whatever this is, doesn't make another appearance, for the photo itself has already creeped him out enough. This next video shows a security guard working inside a hospital when something unexplainable is caught on camera. Jay Breezy, who's the security guard you see in this
Breezy!
footage, has been working at this hospital for quite a while and has never encountered anything like this before. Needless to say, he was left shook when the following incident occurred right before his eyes. It was only after watching the footage caught by the CCTV camera inside the hospital that he came to realize that what had happened that day wasn't him just seeing things. Take a look at this footage and see what you think.
Okay, let's see what's up. Be anything. I don't really feel like that's paranormal.
Look at I saw that shit. I saw that shit. See, I saw that shit. And I'm like, and then it disappeared over there by the desk. And I'm like, okay. So I looked at the camera. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna calm down. So I wanted to tell the camera, y'all see that shit? Y'all saw that shit, right? I'm telling CHA, did y'all see that? Okay.
Although very faint, we can see that Jay is reacting to something that is apparently there. Yet, this wouldn't be the only time that Jay encounters something beyond explanation. On a different occasion, the supposed apparition had made an appearance once again. This time, however, Jay had reacted much differently than before, as he was feeling very uncomfortable.
Mother decided to show itself again. See it? See it? It's faint though. I looked at it like, okay. I'm like, okay. So I hesitated, so I just threw something because I didn't know what to do. You know.
That's the security guard they hired.
But that time it came from over my head though, for some reason. I don't know. But I was like, you know what?
It appears that whatever had paid a visit to Jay was making him feel very unsettled. Although throwing a book probably did nothing, it seems that doing so didn't stop it from coming back, given that more strange occurrences had taken place inside the hospital days after this incident. In a different part of the hospital, something unusual was caught on camera.
Right.
Take a look.
Let's see.
Look at that. There's no way.
Bro, that could just be a loose light fixture. Like, that kind of shit happens. That's why you have maintenance people.
It could have failed by, like, somebody didn't do that. Something did that by itself. How could a ceiling light fall on its own like that?
Now, it could be that the light cover had fallen off due to not being screwed in properly. However, Jay is adamant that this incident was the result of poltergeist activity and perhaps caused by the ghosts he had seen days before. Although it isn't clear as to what might have caused this, other incidents inside
a loose light fixture, I could just tell you that.
The hospital have convinced Jay that something paranormal is happening. A few days after this occurrence, while being on duty, the following happens.
Look. There you go. Look at that. It was cold. I'm like, oh, shit. I wanted to follow it and feel. See, I'm trying to feel, like, follow the cold breeze. I saw it going towards the elevator. So I went there. It was actually a cold breeze towards the elevator, then it just stopped. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, okay. Then something touched me. I'm like, what the fuck? Something touched me. I'm still trying to see, like, where is it at? Like, it vanished, so how is it still touching me or something? I don't know. It's creepy. So I'm like, okay.
It was this incident, among many others, that had Jay totally convinced that something was haunting the hospital. And it isn't just Jay who solely believes this, but his coworkers as well, for they too have seen something they couldn't explain. With all this evidence, most viewers can't help but think that the hospital is being haunted by something. But of course, it's not certain if that's the case. Jay, on the other hand, is sure that it is. So then, with that said, had something paranormal occurred inside this hospital? Or is there an explanation for the seemingly odd occurrence? Feel free to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. On a Thursday afternoon, a mother and daughter hurry over to their apartment as quickly as possible after encountering someone strange. They record the stranger on camera, but according to the mother, this wasn't the only strange thing recorded.
So I'm sitting here looking at this Ring camera footage, and I don't understand how I didn't see this, because this is ridiculous.
At the same time of this incident, this was captured. Watch closely.
This guy's obviously on drugs, by the way.
I just called the police. Get out front of my door.
This guy's tweaking.
This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. Get out front of my door right now. The police on the way. Go!
She got a ghost neighbor that was trying to check what's happening too.
Now, during this recording, Mom had no idea that this happened. The door to apartment 23 had swung open on its own and stayed open for more than a few seconds before closing. However, this isn't the reason why Jasmine, the mother, is freaked out by this. Just days after this happened, Jasmine records a video and points out something that makes this whole encounter even creepier.
In the 3 years that I've lived here, I have never seen this door come open. Ever. Like, you can't. But in the video, you saw the door just came open. Who opened the door? Like, look at it. Like, pitch black. Like, make it make sense. Like, how? How? I don't know. That don't make sense.
Not even scary. Yeah, this one's kind of
If the door has remained locked for years, then just how exactly did it come open? She has no idea, but the further she looks into this, the more creeped out she becomes.
Just look, watch this. The door comes open.
Weak like
There's
you?
nobody there.
Now, although this whole occurrence is pretty strange, it's what happens next that's by far the most unsettling. This is where things start to get pretty weird, because after reaching out to property management and
tell me that's weak,
getting someone to open up this door, this happens.
Okay, y'all, so property management sent somebody up to come take a look, so I'm gonna let him do what he do, and I'm gonna stay back here.
Yeah, that's right.
The light works. You say the light works? Y'all, he said the light works. Oh, Lord. What is that? It's over here. Y'all. What the hell is going on? Y'all see all these little kids? They have put kids' shoes up in there. What the? So how did? So hold on, because no, this other day the door came open when I was in here. So if the door came open, like no, I'm sorry, I'm not. Okay, y'all. So
you would have those in your room. Why would I have a bunch of kids' shoes in my room?
I'm not gonna get close to this. This is real snake skin. Oh my god.
You know why, dude? Chill. I have like mad like of age women's shoes, because like girls come over, we you know we hang out, we just watch some TV type shit, and then they leave and they always forget their shoes. So that's what's real happening. No kid shoes in here, bro.
See, like, ooh, oh my god, look at that shit.
Eerily, a large pile of children's shoes is found inside, and it's the fact that there are so many of them that freaks out Jasmine. According to her, this may suggest something much more.
No, you got chopped girls with kids. That's why you have kids' shoes. Oh, because they bring their kids over. Their kid always forgets their shoes. What are you talking about?
Frightening and serious than a paranormal occurrence. However, before calling the police, she notices something in her video that tells her this isn't what she thinks it is, but what she noticed.
Bro, hopefully we'll get at least. I mean, a lot of people said yes, but then they're not replying yet. I'm hoping that they're just like doing their makeup and their hair and all that, But we'll see. Honestly, we'll see.
Doesn't make.
But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool.
It's any less creepy. In fact, it makes it much more concerning.
So I'm looking back at this video that I took with the property manager guy, right? And I noticed something in that pile of shoes.
How is she noticing all this after?
Elsa.
They ghosting you? I wouldn't doubt it, bro.
Elsa boots, whatever you want to call it. Those boots are my daughter's. Like, I'm gonna show y'all a picture that me and my daughter took, like, I want to say like 2 months ago. Yo.
How did they get her daughter's
shoes? This is crazy because I really thought she just lost them at school. Those shoes belong to my daughter.
Watching this clip, the question is begged, just how exactly did her daughter's shoes end up in this pile? Although Jasmine has no idea, she has a hunch as to what this could all mean. After showing property management the video and learning that no one has occupied the room in years, Jasmine makes a shocking conclusion.
Somebody in this building must be going around here just collecting shoes. And I'm not gonna say collecting, stealing.
They probably went inside
around here.
Their apartment. Yo, Razor, my theory is it's you, bro. You're going around taking kids' shoes because you're a pedophile.
I've talked to at least 2 or 3 different people in this building who have said that their children are missing shoes.
Bro, chill.
So I'm thinking that somebody has access to that room and they're going around stealing shoes and then taking them and putting them in there. But they're just putting shoes in the room. Like it just none of this makes sense to me right now. None of it.
As Jasmine states, someone in this building has access to this room and is placing the shoes they steal inside. Now, even though property management has removed all the shoes and plans to change the door lock, they told Jasmine to be on the lookout. So she sets up a trap.
Okay, y'all, I'm finna get to the bottom of this. See these little shoes right here? I put them here as bait, right? Bought some real cheap shoes, just, little kid shoes or whatever. But what I did was, I got me a plant, right? Little cheap plant too, but look what's inside the plant. Hopefully y'all can see it. Hopefully nobody else see it, but
According to Jasmine, whoever takes these kids' boots and enters the room must be the culprit, and probably the same person who stole her Ring camera. But after 2 nights of recording this hallway,
That's smart.
nothing
She's
happens.
thinking.
That is, until the 3rd night when this is captured. Take a look.
Okay. That's not even the same room, is it? Yeah, that's not. But look. It's some big black guy watch. Why would you say that? It's definitely a white guy. Oh, it's a woman. It's a woman. She has a shoe fetish. I have a shoe fetish, gang. A foot fetish.
Somehow, one of the boots moves on its own. It appears to bounce off the ground before landing perpendicular to the other boot. Even Jasmine's next door neighbor was freaked out by this, but it's what her neighbor recounts that makes this whole encounter even more terrifying. Apparently, she had come out of her apartment after hearing what sounded like a baby crying outside her door. However, she realized that the cries were coming from inside the room where the shoes were found. Realizing this, she walks back in absolute fear when suddenly this happens. Now, whether or not she actually heard a baby crying is hard to tell. There isn't any audio of a wailing baby in this footage, but even if she actually heard something, it wouldn't explain how the boot moved on its own. This is what spooks Jasmine the most, which is why she's thrown them away since then. Now, to this day, not much else is known about this story.
Her family don't wear shoes no more. They're bare feet. They're a barefoot family.
And it doesn't help that no further clips have been posted since these. But as always, until further info becomes available, this incident will continue to remain a mystery.
Okay.
At around 10 p.m., 2 sisters return home to pick up something that one of them needs.
Hurry up.
According to
fuck
Pink
was
Nemesis, who sent me this video, her little sister needed to pack some
What was what? What was what?
clothes for a sleepover that she was running late to.
Did I miss something?
But just moments before coming inside, they noticed something rather unusual on the sidewalk across from their house. Apparently, they had found a shopping cart filled with creepy-looking dolls.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That shit was crazy.
They check out the cart for a quick minute before immediately rushing to the house to get what they came for. But during this footage, which was caught on their doorbell camera, they record something completely unexpected. This is what they caught.
It was AI? Yeah, you're right. It was AI.
We just need to go in and get your son. Hurry up. Shut up. Hurry up.
What? Something about to turn the corner? What's about to happen?
I don't go to your house and mess with your shit, so don't mess with mine.
Yeah, that has to be fake, bro. Bro, lock that shit. Lock that door.
As it seems, the shopping cart they were checking out earlier belonged to this lady. For this reason, she walks in and yells at them for touching her stuff, some of which are pretty creepy. But there's something else in this footage that's just as unsettling, and it happens during the time she's inside. On the hallway floor, a black, shadow-like figure darts across.
Okay,
it's
how do you
hard to make out
explain
what
that?
this is since it moves quickly, but whatever it might have been, it seems to have no distinct outline. It just seems to be a black mass of something. However, it appears not once, but twice on this property. On the second time it appears, it's seen running across the front yard. Now, Pink says that she has seen this figure before outside her home on multiple occasions at night. She initially thought it was just a black cat scurrying away, given that she often leaves out food for stray cats.
We can't even be scared of anything because we're just going to tell ourselves each time it's AI.
She was thinking this was just one of them, but seeing this footage, perhaps something else was captured. Now, she has yet to share this footage elsewhere, but until then, she has no explanation for what was caught.
That's creepy.
As with all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Just
AI.
what exactly
That's our
was
conclusion,
caught on camera?
AI. Yo, nobody's responding, bro.
On May 17th of 2025, a couple from California was on their way to a concert at a Santa Cruz bar known as the Blue Lagoon. They had gone there late at night to see their favorite band perform. It was a fun, crazy night, according to Savvy Cat, who took this photo and posted it on her Instagram page. However, only 3 days later after posting this, Savvy clarifies that the concert wasn't the only highlight of that night. As she mentions, something rather unsettling had occurred while driving back home from the concert. The footage was recorded on her dash cam.
Alright, what's gonna happen?
Now, Savvy writes, my boyfriend and I were heading home from a concert in Santa Cruz on a very dark, curvy downhill drive.
You've been there?
The drive in question that she's referring to is known as Highway 17, which is commonly known as Killer 17. This is a route in California where many accidents have occurred, but unlike most incidents, this one doesn't involve an accident, but rather something else. The following is their footage. Watch.
I mean, that's not scary. That's not scary at all. It's like, oh, you saw something in the sky. We see shit in the sky every day. What was that? Oh, they didn't appear. They were there already. Look. Watch. They were already there. Can we, watch, they were already standing there. It's just hard to tell because of these lights. See? They're right there. Oh. Yeah, see? I told you. Oh, I didn't have to replay it. They were gonna replay it. They were already there though.
Savvy and her boyfriend were shaken up by the sudden appearance of this figure. Even at a distance, before passing it, they couldn't make out anything noticeable. Nothing was seen from afar, yet somehow, someone or something appears just inches away from the passenger's side. Now, considering what was captured, one would think that the person or thing they had nearly hit would still be alive and completely unharmed. However, when looking at the footage recorded from the rear dash cam, that doesn't appear to be the case.
I'm gonna put some deodorant on for when these girls call, if they call. Oh, they got a rear dash cam?
Eerily, nothing is seen. Thinking that the figure would still be there, Savvy and her boyfriend were shocked to see that nothing was seen. Clearly, the front dash cam recorded something standing in the road, but when looking at the rear dash cam,
you never know.
The silhouette isn't there. Now, it's worth noting that the couple did see what they thought was a person standing on the road, but after looking at this footage, they're not so sure now as to what they'd seen. Considering—
Tell me you can't smell me right now. Tell me you can't smell me, then I'll believe you. Because I know you smell me and I'll be smelling good.
That others who've driven here had had similar experiences on this road, Savvy can't help but think that a ghost was caught on camera.
It was not a ghost.
After all, this route has seen many accidents here, which has led many to believe that this mysterious figure is just one of many spirits who passed away on this highway.
Alright, bro, ban him.
But even more unsettling is the thought that another life could have been taken had Savvy swerved and crashed the vehicle from being jump scared by the figure.
You're okay. Breathe, baby. Breathe.
This incident continues to baffle Savvy and her boyfriend. To this day, there has yet to be an explanation for what was caught on camera.
On June 13 of 2025, a woman named Meg finally uploads a video that she's kept private for 6 years. She's been holding off on showing this footage to others for good reason. Something about it disturbs her.
Now at first glance, the video itself doesn't appear to have anything unusual. It's a very short clip that Meg took of her brother who was passed out on the couch on the night before his wedding. Seeing him like this, she immediately takes out her phone to record him.
Look at them lips.
After all, she's just capturing memories before the day of his big wedding. But unbeknownst to her, this memory would turn into something truly unforgettable for the wrong reason.
Okay.
After looking closely at her video, she saw this.
What was that in the hallway?
It doesn't matter. If Katerina were standing here instead of me, if it were she asking me.
Did y'all see that in the hallway? It's not there no more. Oh my god. Y'all see that? Oh my god. Somebody save me.
It doesn't matter. If Katerina.
Me from myself. I'm gonna share the stream to Twitter because I forgot to. What the fuck was that? I don't know, bro.
Now what makes this pretty creepy is the fact that no one else was home except for Meg's sister-in-law and her cousin, but they both have stated that this wasn't them. They were passed out just like Meg's brother from all the drinks. Now surely, Meg would have had her suspicions if it wasn't for the close-up image of this figure. Nothing about it says it was one of them, but something about it indicates it was anything but a person. A head and a torso can be made out, but no legs can be seen. It just seemingly floats above ground before somehow disappearing quickly. But as if that wasn't creepy enough, someone who saw this video posted a pic of what this figure might have looked like.
What?
This rendition is definitely the stuff of nightmares. But further adding to the creepiness of this clip is the fact that the figure seems to be doing something with its arms. It's the way that it moves that makes this pretty unnerving. Whether ghost or intruder, Meg can't help but feel that
AI?
this was
You're
something
right.
paranormal.
I forgot about that. You're
but
right.
what do you think?
AI.
Was a ghost caught on camera, or had something else been captured? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
That one's for sure AI. You're right. Yo, Razor, give that guy mod. Give that guy mod who says AI.
Now, the
'cause
following
he's
video
onto
comes from a mother who recorded a video of her daughter when something quite concerning was captured. According to mom, this wouldn't be so creepy if it wasn't for the fact that this has happened more than once. Her daughter, who's known as Mabel, tells her that her dad is hiding in her bedroom. But this doesn't make any sense
AI
because
starting to
according
look a
to
little
mom,
too real. That's
her
what I'm
dad
saying, bro.
had passed away in 2002.
Okay, who is it?
Daddy. Daddy's right there.
Is it your daddy?
No, it's your daddy.
Is where?
Daddy's right there.
Okay. Okay, show me.
Bro, I'd sell the kid immediately.
Your daddy's missing you.
My daddy's missing me? Okay.
That's your dad.
Let's go get him. Where'd he go?
In you.
Okay, show me.
Mama, Toshi.
In your closet?
Yes.
A daddy ghost?
Now, as previously mentioned, this isn't the first time this has happened. Just a few weeks before, Mabel tells her mom that she sees a ghost in her closet. But in this instance, she doesn't specify that it's anyone in particular. She just says that it's a ghost.
Just see me.
What sees you? The ghost? What are you talking about?
Mom.
The ghost sees me. Oh my god. What are you talking about?
The dryer scared me and you already freaked me out.
The dryer scared her? I imagine she's already on edge. Her daughter just said the ghost sees me. Come here.
The dryer scared me and you already freaked me out.
I'd sell that kid to a gang member.
Watching this clip and comparing it to the most recent
What are you talking about?
occurrence, Mabel's mom is convinced that this anonymous ghost was also her dad.
The
If
fuck are
that's
you
so,
talking? Ban
then
him.
Mabel's granddad has most likely been seeing her on numerous occasions. Now sure, it could very well be that Mabel has a vivid imagination and is therefore seeing who she thinks is her grandpa. After all, she's only 2. But when she says that it's her mother's dad and that he's missing her, well, things get very strange.
Yeah, that is creepy.
My daddy's missing me?
Now, not sure if she was just seeing things, Mabel's mom decides to show her an image of her granddad. Keep in mind, Mabel has never seen her grandfather in person as he passed away before she was born. But while showing her this picture, she says this.
Yes? Yes, it looks like that.
Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
Yeah? And Mabel, what does your ghost do?
No.
What did you say he gave you?
Heart.
A heart?
Daddy. Daddy.
My dog was typing, my bad.
Yeah.
Bro, don't bullshit me right
It's
now.
the fact that Mabel doesn't hesitate. Almost as if she's known him for years, she immediately recognizes the face and says that it's her granddad, the same person who's been visiting her. Shocked and confused, Mabel's mom shares the video online and gets many comments saying that her daughter is actually seeing him. While not sure how to feel about this, she continues to talk about this occurrence with others in the hopes of understanding the situation. Just how did Mabel recognize her grandpa without ever meeting him or seeing any pictures of him before? Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for this occurrence. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to...
Yo, still nobody's replied, so we're just gonna keep reacting to videos, I guess. I don't have money for one. Okay, so this girl sent me a game called Side Effects, so I'm gonna add it to my cart real quick on Steam, and then we'll play it another time. Where's my Steam? Right there. It's called Side Effect. Stop checking your phone. No cuz is texting you. Bro, someone recommended me a game. It's called Side Effects. I just smashed my fucking elbow. Okay, it's on my wish list. Single player. Online player versus player. Yo, we could go against each other, Razor. There we go. Okay, now let's go to our messages. Yo, Jacqueline has not responded yet. So I said, hey, you ready? Because it's been about 40 minutes. Oh, I have that. No, you don't.
Scary videos.
All right, let's wrap to the next one. Once we get the first person that's ready to call, dude, we're going to jump into that call.
In the following video, a woman named Britt is outside her house trying her best to remain calm after witnessing something that left her immensely terrified.
I'm recording this.
All right, let's see what's up.
Just in the off chance that no one believes me.
Her voice
Maybe I
sounds
can catch
shaky,
it.
bro. Her voice sounds shaky.
In the middle of a freaking cemetery in my front yard.
Why? I mean, but why? Why do you have a cemetery in your front yard?
Which probably doesn't help my cause. But
At all.
I
At
was
all.
just inside. I'm by myself with my dog.
That dog is barking.
She's up in that room upstairs.
Okay. This one seems kind of creepy. It's eerie. This one's eerie.
Josie? Josie?
The dog got quiet. Dude, the dog got quiet. Okay, this one's kind of creepy. I'm already kind of freaked out. I know it's AI. I know it's AI, but...
And she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it. Staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it.
What the fuck?
I just don't really know
I would love a property like this.
what she's staring at. Because again, like, this is usually how she looks when she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like...
Is that as big as the closet gets? Oh, wait.
Like, what? What is it?
For some reason, Britt's dog has been staring at this closet space for quite some time despite there being no one or nothing inside. The space is clear, but strangely, her dog is locked in on something. Although initially spooked, it wasn't until her dog started growling and barking at the space that she immediately fled.
Bro,
at which
I would pick my dog up and then walk it into the closet and see how it reacts.
Point she began to record this video. Now there's something in the beginning that Britt captures which is worth pointing out, and that's the graveyard in front of her house. Every so often, Josie would come out to the spot.
I am so sorry, but I would dig that shit up and I'd put a nice little pool there. Okay, I'm sorry.
And just stare at it in the same way that she would when looking at the closet space.
Josie.
Bro said what? That's what I'm saying.
Josie, what's going on?
For this reason, Britt believes that the cemetery might have something to do with Josie's strange behavior.
Bro literally got like 12 different people buried in the backyard. That's crazy to me.
It's as though she's seeing something that we can't. But things get even creepier when Britt mentions a certain detail about this graveyard.
So a lot of you guys have also been asking questions about the graveyard. Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on this property. So this was my grandparents' ranch, and it was their wish to be buried right here, just where they were.
That makes sense.
And before they passed away, they buried all of their cats right here where you see the little crosses. So that's really all that there's to it. But things have been quite strange lately. Like for some reason, cows just like come to this area sometimes and like surround it, because we during the day we leave that gate open.
As she mentions, cows would also come to this exact spot and do the same thing that her dog would do. Keep in mind that the only farm animals that she has on this ranch are horses. These cows aren't hers, but they always come from a neighboring ranch and surround her graveyard.
Cows, bro.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They literally just come and hang out here all the time now.
No, yeah, those cows ain't grazing nothing.
Like, why? They just kind of come and really breeze around this area. And they just kind of will freeze.
I want to pet one. I just want to pet one. Just a little bit.
If Josie's behavior hasn't fully convinced Britt that something is up with her graveyard, then the cows
turned me on.
Definitely have.
I'm just saying.
Now the cow situation is a relatively new occurrence. It was only a month ago in April that they started to appear. This is why she's been trying to record them as much as she can, just in case they stop showing up and no one believes her. But one night, while getting a food delivery, Britt records something that makes her even more certain that there's something off about the graveyard. It's late at night when this is captured.
Oh, she kind of bad though.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
Yeah, this is location is outside. No here.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. No problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
You're a cow.
I scared. There's a cow.
They're actually not mine. I don't know. It wasn't showing up.
What is it?
Hi.
It charges her? Oh my God, imagine.
Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Every freaking night, like even at night, they even come and hang out here, and they just like stand and like. Are you for real right now?
Okay, the security alarm goes off. What? What was it? She dropped the crunch wrap. Oh no, she dropped the crunch wrap.
Eerily, her shirt is pulled by something that can't be seen.
What the
Eerily, her shirt is pulled
Oh my god!
by something that can't be seen. It was right after she walked in to disable the home security alarm, which had gone off for unknown reasons, that this happened. Upon feeling a sudden yank, she immediately drops her food and runs out in a panic frenzy.
Crazy.
According to her, it was as if someone had tugged at her sleeve with all their might. Shaken up by this, she decides to sleep in the RV outside and wait until her family came back from their trip. It goes without saying, but she was totally freaked out, and it didn't help that she was all alone when this happened. This incident, along with the strange behavior from the animals, has led her to believe that the graveyard is either cursed or haunted. Whether paranormal or not, these occurrences are still pretty creepy. But despite there being no further videos on the situation, these current ones continue to spook viewers and make them wonder just what exactly is going on with Britt's home. Like all videos, this one remains a mystery.
Let me see how much that game is real quick. Oh,
now this next video takes place at a museum where something pretty creepy was captured. Now just for context, the person recording this was visiting this museum after his father came here a few days ago. His dad told him that there was something off about this place. He doesn't know why, but the exhibition that's dedicated to a woman known as Maria Sabina creeps him out. Whether it's because her wax statue looks a little too real or her history with witchcraft, this whole exhibition scares him. But after watching this video that his son took, there's no way that he's coming back to this place now. The following is what his son captured at the exhibition of Maria Sabina. Have a look.
No, está perro este.
That looks so real. AI? That's what I'm thinking.
I call this.
I missed it.
I call this.
Güey, ¿qué pedo?
AI.
Somehow, the wax figure of Maria Sabina comes alive. She seemingly tilts her head in a quick and sudden motion, almost as if scrutinizing the person recording her. Evidently, it scares the living daylights out of the cameraman, but it doesn't stop him from recording. He continues to film just in case she moves again, but she doesn't. The figure is now acting as it should.
Okay, that's creepy.
Güey, ¿qué pedo?
Now this whole occurrence has freaked out many viewers, including the father who came here before. However, unlike many, he started to think that maybe this was just part of the figure's design. Maybe it was meant to move as it was built that way. But according to the museum's owner, this should not have happened.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No, amigo, no manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera. Mira, es una pieza total rígida, no se puede manipular. Te digo, no tiene nada. Te digo, mira, te muestro. No hay cables, no hay nada, no es un robot. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
If the figure isn't an animatronic or anything of that sort, then just how
creepy.
exactly did it move? This question continues to remain unanswered, and it seems likely that it'll stay that way for a while until more evidence is presented. Until then, you can assess what exactly transpired here.
That was creepy. That was creepy.
Now the following video comes from an account that posts videos of firefighters putting out fires. All the videos on this page appear to be meant for educational purposes, from showing procedures that a firefighter must follow during critical situations, to demonstrating how a fire truck navigates through traffic. An aspiring firefighter can find these videos pretty useful. However, one video in particular might seem a bit strange to the person who's watching this for educational purposes. Unlike most videos, this one is pretty creepy. On March 10th of 2025, a man is recording a vacant property that's burning down in the middle of the woods. As he films, something is captured that's left many viewers unsettled.
Okay.
Now the man recording owns this property, and he had no idea that during this footage something pretty creepy happened. I'll play the rest of the footage and let you see for yourself. This is what he caught.
You should see it right now. It's amazing. Look through the window.
It's amazing.
Woo. It's getting out of hand right now.
Did you see that?
Woo. Woo. It's getting out of hand right now. Woo. Woo.
Bro.
It's getting out of hand right now.
It isn't obvious at first, but if you look closely, a black figure can be seen moving inside the burning structure.
That was
Considering
creepy.
that the property had been vacant for many years, there shouldn't have been anyone or anything inside, but strangely, something is. Even stranger is that the figure quickly ducks out of sight the moment the owner looks down the hall, almost as if it was trying to hide. The owner would have probably seen it had he not been mesmerized by the blazing flames that were close to him.
Just a
It's
show
amazing.
AI. It's
Look
also
at the window.
AI.
For this reason, he misses the figure, and, apparently, something else. It was only after viewers started looking closely at the rest of the footage that more things were noticed. As it seems, the figure wasn't the only unsettling thing about this clip.
It's an AI shadow.
Ooh, that's burning. I don't know why that.
Out of nowhere, a child's voice is caught on camera, even though there were no kids around. It's a distinct voice
pretty
that
creepy.
clearly sounds like a child laughing. Although not sure where the voice came from, many believe that the house might have some connection to it. If that's so, then what was captured next has most likely convinced many that the house is haunted. While recording a different side of the burning structure, this was caught.
All day.
I didn't see anything. Didn't see nothing.
Like before, a dark figure is briefly seen before disappearing out of nowhere. It's the fact that it comes out from the same house where the last figure was seen that makes this video even creepier, and it doesn't help that a child's voice was caught earlier. Could it be, as viewers believe, that all these occurrences are due to the fact that the house is haunted? Some believe that the burning house has forced whatever had been inside to leave the property at once, which to them explains why the shadowy figure was seen running out of the house and the kid's voice was heard outside, as if they had nowhere else to go now. Although an interesting thought, it isn't certain if that's the case. Like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions, but let me know what you think.
We're gonna be playing a game with another friend. Stream's not over. It's not gonna be over for a minute. We're just waiting on her to get home, and then we're gonna play some
Now,
games.
this next video
Razor,
takes place
if you're still watching and you have Repo, you should play Repo with us, because me and her are gonna hop on Repo. I think that'll be a lot of fun.
at a hotel in Spain, where a group of friends had taken an elevator that for some reason wouldn't take them to their floor.
It's gonna do it again. Okay, so it's been doing this for a minute.
With who? Your ex?
Nothing
Yeah,
out there.
with my ex.
You need to hit that gym. You wanna figure it out?
Yeah.
Or not Repo. I think she wants to play Raft, so we'll do Raft.
Alright, no, that did something. That did something. What is going on?
Why are they standing inside an elevator that's glitching out? It's obviously an electrical issue.
Although pretty creepy, it could be that the elevator was simply malfunctioning and therefore unable to move. However, this occurrence wouldn't be so creepy if it weren't for the fact that other hotel guests have reported the same problem when taking this elevator. It's a common occurrence according to hotel staff, and they're not sure why this happens. The 16th floor is still under construction, meaning that no guests are staying there at the moment, so it doesn't make sense as to why it does this. But fast forward to only a day or two later, and this happens.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
You said fuck you. I'm just trying to help you out, gang. Yo, Jacqueline read my message, but didn't reply.
The elevator suddenly stops working.
As it turns out, there had been a power outage affecting most parts of Spain and Portugal, and it just so happens that the group of friends were taking this elevator when it happened.
The backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator has been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives. And yeah,
we've been having the time of our lives is crazy.
Now thankfully, while being stuck inside, the backup generator kicks in, but it's not working as it should, as the lights continue to go on and off randomly. But as all three friends have fun with the flashing lights, this happens.
There you go. I got you.
Oh. Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yep.
I gotta pee. Oh, you gotta pee. It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
I feel like the rappers. Go. I gotta pee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee.
That's creepy, bro. The lights are doing.
I gotta pee. It's making me mad. Going like so. I gotta pee. Angry like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing.
In the corner of the elevator, a dark silhouette is seen right behind one of the friends. It's small, but clear enough to see that something out of place is there. Neither friend had realized what this was, but after watching this footage, they can't help but think that something otherworldly had been inside the elevator.
Bro. What can I say?
Now thankfully, after some time, the group was able to escape, but not in the way that they imagined.
We're moving.
Oh. Fine. Thank you.
Where are we going?
Wait. Stop. No. No.
That's the same one as before.
No.
All right.
They were brought up to the 16th floor after being stuck inside for about an hour and a half. Just like before, no one had called it. Although definitely strange, they would much rather be on this floor than inside the broken elevator for obvious reasons.
Right.
But the question still remains. Just who called it up? And most importantly, just what exactly had been inside the elevator? To this day, the friends have no clue.
We could just chalk this one up to an electrical issue,
for the worse while being trapped inside.
And for that black
not,
figure,
this video is pretty strange.
AI.
It's late at night when a mother quickly grabs her phone to record this video. She lays in bed across from her daughter, who just told her a few hours ago that she was scared of sleeping in her room. According to the mother who sent me this, she was terribly shaken up by the events of that night. Something in her home had felt completely off, and she needed to record this. While taking this video, she captures this.
So, my daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room.
Why is she shaking already?
You guys can tell, but...
How's she already shaking? Like, the kid just said she's scared of something. That, I mean, every kid does that. What was that? Bro, you gotta stop scaring single moms with daughter. Or you gotta stop scaring... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're just picking on single moms. Wait, you said it like me. I'm not scaring nobody. No, you... Yeah, no, I'm not scaring nobody. What did I do? I don't like how she's doing this. Oh, she's leaving her daughter too? Why is there a prosthetic arm? That can be explained, you know?
So this is the same toy that used to go off in the past. And it's always terrified me since. So I would ask it questions.
So it's just a malfunctioning toy. That makes sense. That makes sense.
What noise is this?
What'd she see?
What noise is this?
What?
Now I will admit that watching this video the first time, I completely missed what happened. It wasn't until brightening up this footage that it became much clearer. A finger on this toy arm suddenly lifts on its own. It almost seems to be pointing at the mother, as if to say, I see you.
That's
Although definitely
nuts.
strange, this occurrence is made creepier by the toy truck. For whatever reason, it was going off before this happened. As the mother writes, the reason this toy truck scares her isn't just because it's going off right now, but because it seems to be intelligent when it shouldn't be. Shannon, the mother in question, would sometimes ask the toy to light up or make a sound, and shortly thereafter, it would. This has led her to believe the toy's either cursed or haunted. The same is said about the toy arm. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
That's nuts.
Did Shannon capture evidence of a paranormal occurrence? Or might there be something to explain what happened? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444.
Stop moving arms. That's what I'm saying. Bro, you wanna hop on Raft, Razor?